everyone, good afternoon and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video I would like to share with you a product that I have really kindly been sent from the team over at Arrtx. I have worked with them a few times now and it is always an absolute pleasure to work with them and also to share their products with you here on the channel. So today I will be sharing with you this set of 36 acrylic markers. Like I said, they are sent from the brand Arrtx, and this is the box that they come in. Really lovely colour here, got a really pretty pattern there along the bottom. And then what I like is here on the back of the box we have a colour chart with the colour numbers as well, so it makes it so nice and easy when you are swatching your colours to draw up your chart and be able to put the corresponding code with the relevant marker. So it says on the box here that these have strong coverage and they are waterproof. They're water-based and bright and they can paint on anything. It does say here the colour swatch is only for reference. So yeah, they look great. So let's open these up. Okay, so as we open up the box, you can see here on the top we get a pack of 5 extra nibs, which is so useful. So that's really great. I love that they've given us some extra nibs in there. Look at those colours, they look so pretty. Looks like we've got a couple of really nice pastels in there as well. So let's just pull one of these out. So this is the barrel of our marker, and as you can see it matches the pattern on the box, which I really love. I think that's great, really nice touch there. Strong coverage, recap after use. It shows here that we have a 3mm tip, and then we've got instructions here on the back of the marker as well. So shake the marker to mix the ink, press the tip several times, start using the marker once the tip is inked. Okay, so this is what the tip of our marker looks like. We've got that round tip there. So you can hear that click as we post the lid back on, which is great. So you know that's really nice and secure. We've got our colour code here on the top of the pen, which is great. So as you open the box there, you've got your pens facing up and you've got the codes there as well. So what we're going to do is give this marker a shake. And I do have a swatch book here that I've been using to swatch my Arrtx markers. So just get this one going. Give it a nice, really good shake. Okay, and the lid does post quite nicely on the end. It's not awfully secure, so that is just something to be mindful of. But let me just, if I zoom you in, so you can see, if I just push the nib down a few times, like it's recommending, and then I don't know if you can see that paint coming down there? So if we just hold that down and there we have our colour coming out. Look at that, that's a beautiful colour, isn't it? That's really gorgeous. So what I'm going to do is swatch all of these colours out. So I will do that in order. So what I will do is, like I said, get all of these swatched for you. Some of them I will swatch sort of playing to music. I'll speed it up a little bit, and then I will come back. We'll have a chat about them, and yeah, we'll just see what you guys think. So I will get these prepped and ready, and I will be back in a sec, and we will swatch them to some music. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, my loves, so here is the colour swatch of the set of 36 acrylic markers by Arrtx. I think they are absolutely beautiful. Personally, I do like a thinner nib, but I do think these are quite versatile. Yeah, I think they are lovely. We've got some beautiful rich colours, and also what I'm really excited about is that there's some colours here in this set that I haven't seen in sets that I have received from Arrtx previously. So yeah, I'm really excited. We've got some beautiful sort of deeper browns, which I do think was lacking in their previous sets, so that is really lovely to see. We've got this gorgeous deep turquoise colour here, which I absolutely love, and then we've got this beautiful sort of yellow green colour, which I do think has been lacking in other sets as well. So yeah, I'm actually really excited for the colours that we have in this set. Got some beautiful neutral colours here as well. So I do think Arrtx have put together a really lovely set of colours. I especially love this gorgeous periwinkle colour just here as well. If I hold that up. So yeah, I do really like the colours on this. One thing that I did note, excuse me, was when I was swatching these, I did sort of catch my hand on the colours that I had already laid down, and they did stay wet for a while. So as you can see, I did smudge the colours a little bit. So I would say, just to be on the safe side, give these a little bit more drying time. Up here we have a gold and a silver. The silver has more of a shine to it than the gold. I do think they're pretty. And something else I noticed as well is that some of the markers, the paint seemed to kind of really take its time getting down to the nib. I had to sort of keep shaking and pumping them. It didn't happen on all of them. There was only a few. And then also there was a couple where the paint seemed to come out really wet. I know that maybe sounds a bit silly, but it just seemed maybe runnier than the paint in some of the other markers. But like I said, they are still gorgeous. I would definitely make sure, if you're using them in colouring books or art projects or, you know, craft projects, just leave whatever it is that you are using these markers on, leave it to dry completely, just to be on the safe side, to avoid any accidents like this. But yeah, I think they have done really well. Now, there is something else with these that I am so excited about. So I have left the second half of the markers out of the box to show you something. So this is the box that they come in, but can you see inside the box here, they have given us a plastic grid, and that holds our markers in place, which I just think is brilliant and such a welcome addition to packaging. You know, you can keep your markers in order, the same as your color chart. You know, if you're like me, you like to kind of keep things in order. But yeah, I think that is really great. But if you wanted to maybe put your markers into sort of like a stand, a marker tray holder, then this could definitely be repurposed. And I think what I would be tempted to do personally is maybe just remove the flaps off the top of the box and still repurpose this, but put sort of pens and pencils in here that I'm using for current pages, so I can kind of keep them together, you know, for each page that I'm working on. Because if I just show you, so here I've got a pencil, a fine liner, and a water-based marker. You know, you could just use those slots. You could fit a pencil, a fine liner in one, a marker in one, you know, and then you're keeping the bits together that you're using on a current page. So I think this is so versatile. But yeah, when I saw this inside, I was so excited. So I think that is absolutely brilliant, and a job well done to Arrtx for the packaging in this. I think it's superb. The markers themselves, they feel really nice to hold. They do have that chunkier barrel, but overall they are really comfortable, lovely to use. They feel nice and light. I really like that the lids kind of, you push them on and you hear that click, so you know that they are on there secure, so your paint isn't going to dry out. They're not overly secure on the posting at the back. So what I tend to do is either just leave the lid to the side, or I just hold it in my hand whilst I'm using that marker. But yeah, I think these are great and would be a welcome addition to any collection of paint markers. I believe they work well on all different surfaces. However, I haven't tried that out. But if I can get a few different things to try them on, then I will do another video just showing you how they work. I have used alternative acrylic paint markers on my front room windows before. I was decorating the windows for Christmas, I think it was last year, and I used Posca pens, and they worked great on the glass, so there's no doubt in my mind that these would work the same. But if I do decide to do that this year, then again I will show you. I'll show you what my living room windows look like. But yeah, I would just like to say a huge, great big thank you to Arrtx for sending me these wonderful markers and for giving me the opportunity to share them here with you on the channel. I would highly recommend. Arrtx is such a reliable brand, and they're definitely creating some of my favourite paint markers, without a doubt. So yeah, thank you again so much to the team at Arrtx for thinking of me and giving me the opportunity to share these markers with you on the channel. I will put all the links to purchase down in the video description for you. Any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments, or alternatively you can email me or DM me on Instagram. Again, thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Stay safe, my loves, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Bye.